The message buzzed at the bottom of my screen, a laugh disguised as text. "If you want to join Thanksgiving, come wash the dishes." From my daughter-in-law. Her tone stung more than it should have. Dismissive, entitled, like a child spitting on a crown because she thought she'd earned one. I stared at the phone, emotionless, expression flat. But inside, something twisted, a slow coil of disdain tightening around my heart. Thanksgiving, family, warm rooms, fake smiles, and cold eyes. A place where I once belonged, before money poisoned everyone around me. Not because I had it, but because they believed I didn't have enough. The next message came from a different world, a forwarded clip, my wife's voice, her father's laugh. "We don't need your pocket change," he sneered. "This is a $50 million business." My wife's soft chuckle followed, cruel in its sweetness. Then my voice, polite, calm, offering to help, to invest, to be part of the family's empire. Pocket change. I almost smiled. Funny how arrogance always sounds the same, whether it's in a dining room or over a phone. I opened another chat, my investment manager. Sent one line, "Withdraw all backing from Anderson Holdings." Immediate. Their emergency board meeting started in 10 minutes. The daughter-in-law's petty insult, my wife's smirk, her father's humiliation disguised as pride. Different threads, same rope. A rope I was ready to pull tight. I exhaled. Quiet, controlled. The storm stayed beneath my skin where it belonged. They thought they were laughing at a nobody. They had no idea they were already drowning. Betrayal rarely arrives with a scream. More often, it enters quietly, like frost creeping over glass. I noticed the first crack in my wife's eyes months ago. A shift in tone. A softness that wasn't mine. Phone lighting up in the middle of the night. Her sudden work trips. I asked nothing. Questions are for the desperate. But I felt it. The rot beneath the paint. Then her father's arrogance only sharpened the scent. He looked at me at his office lunch, smirking as though reading my worth from a cheap calculator. "Some men marry up," he said, "and some live off their wife's family." My wife didn't defend me. She didn't even blink. Just sipped her wine, proud in her borrowed superiority. That moment carved the truth into my bones. They didn't just doubt me, they dismissed me. Believed what they saw, a quiet husband who never flaunted wealth, who never boasted. They mistook restraint for poverty, silence for weakness. Inside, a slow anger simmered. Not wild, not loud, no. Anger like mine burns cold, methodical, patient. A man betrayed once reacts. A man betrayed twice plans. And I was already planning. I moved in shadows, observing, listening, collecting threads. Hotel receipts tucked behind credit card statements. A perfume scent on her jacket that wasn't hers or mine. Photos of business events I never attended, though my name sat on the donation lists. Then the quiet phone calls late at night, the sudden gym memberships, a new lace set hidden beneath old sweaters. She forgot who she married. She forgot I see everything, especially silence. I ordered bank trace reports. I asked a private digital investigator to pull metadata from her email drafts. I wasn't looking for a lover. I was looking for truth. Truth never hides long from a man patient enough to seek it without trembling. DNA kit number 1 arrived. I waited. DNA kit number 2 arrived for our child. She kissed our daughter goodnight. I watched. A heavy ache pressed against my ribs, not from doubt, but from clarity. Suspicion no longer whispered. It echoed. Still, I did not confront her. Not yet. You don't interrupt a spider while it's weaving its own trap. I played husband, silent, calm, even kissed her forehead when she pretended to sleep, phone still warm in her palm. A facade is only powerful when held without crack, and my mask never slipped. The results arrived on a Tuesday morning, 2 envelopes, 2 futures. I sat in my study, opened them calmly. The first, hers, digital forensics confirming months of encrypted romantic messages with a business associate, hotels, trips, a secret second phone. The second, our daughter, not mine, not biologically, not by blood. Yet I felt no collapse, no tears, just stillness. Like the world took a breath and held it. I walked to the kitchen. She sat drinking tea, scrolling her phone. I placed the envelopes beside her cup. No words. Her smile faded. Then her skin drained white. "Where did you—" I lifted a hand. Silence. There is no dignity in excuses, only noise. She shook, fingers trembling on the paper, eyes pleading. A small, pathetic sound escaped her throat. Inside me, nothing moved. Some hearts shatter. Mine crystallized. "Your father insulted my money," I finally said. "My help, my worth." Her lip quivered. She didn't speak. She couldn't. They laughed at the man who funds them. Her breath caught. I placed my phone on the table, showed her the message to my investment manager, the withdrawal timestamp, the domino already falling. Anderson Holdings will collapse by evening. Tears spilled down her cheeks. "Please, don't do this," begging. How quickly pride melts under truth's heat. I stared at her, unmoved. "You chose your side," I said. "So did I." I sent one more message. Photos of my villa in Switzerland. Snow, glass walls, quiet wealth. To the daughter-in-law. No words, just silence dressed in luxury. My phone rang. Again. 71 times. I didn't answer. Power is not noise. Power is absence. I packed one bag. No rush. Calm as winter. She sobbed behind me. Shattered. Exposed. I didn't touch her. Didn't comfort. That privilege died the moment she chose a different life. At the door, I paused. Not to say goodbye, but to look at the home where trust once lived and quietly suffocated. "You were right," I whispered. She blinked, confused. "You don't need my pocket change." Then I walked out. No longing, no ache, only clarity. Some storms destroy. Mine rebuilt me. And as the door clicked shut behind me, one thought settled like ice in my chest. I never raised my voice. I never had to. I already won.